Let's do. It's Turkey Day.
Hey, happy post-Turkey Day. Did you watch Stranger Things yet?
I did not.
Okay.
Is it good?
I watched all of it. Yeah. It's only...
the first half, right?
Yes. So it's not a whole season, at least.
And so it was good. So the first half was worth it.
Yes. Yeah, I want to see how it ends. So I want to re-listen to our episode though on remember we did that? It was a nostalgic happy hour on season 4 because I was like, I don't remember season 4, but then they showed a little trailer that was like, here was season 4, and I'm like, thank God, because
it was like The Lights, Winona Ryder and The Lights, right?
No, that's season 1. We're on season 5 now.
No, season 4, she was in the cabin with the lights because Will was taken.
No, that's season 1, Bridge. That's the first episode. That's what happens. Season 4 is where everybody's split up. Part of it's there in Russia.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay. Well, you're going to need to watch those recaps because there's a lot going on.
Wow.
There's a lot happening. Do you remember Vecna? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought Vecna had Will and he was talking through the lights.
That was season 1.
I'm going to give up on the lights. I'm going to move on from the lights.
Sisters who've seen it. We are the sisters who've seen it. Sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters. Sisters who've seen it.
Hello. Guys, did you guys see this movie?
Are you guys sad?
Jesus. Christmas.
Christmas indeed. Except there's no Christmas in this movie for some reason, even though it's wintertime.
Wow.
Hey everyone. Welcome back. Bridget's back. Whee!
I'm here.
Yay!
Also, can we just give Katie a big...
Oh boy.
For the Thanksgiving appetizer episode that she creatively thought of.
A little too easy to talk for 40 minutes by myself.
What you all thought of that. Write in.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, what'd you guys think? Did anyone watch any of those movies to survive the holiday? I don't know.
Anybody?
Yeah, and Bridget, I did text you this, but I said this is how I know I'm Randy from Scream, is that was so easy to just talk to myself for 40 minutes or however long that episode was. It was almost the length of a regular episode. So if you guys ever need a filibuster, you know who to call.
Oh my God.
I'll just do podcast episodes and be and another thing. Let me tell you about this one.
I thought it was great. It's funny as always.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thank you.
And it was nice to be wow, there's a lot of movies about family that you don't think about and the dynamics of family and how complicated family can be.
Yeah,
I thought that was heartwarming.
I definitely could have done more, beyond 10, I feel for each of those, but I was we're going to just cap it at 10.
Yeah.
But, wow, that's really nice, Bridge. And, listeners, I'm going to introduce ourselves so you know who is thankful. It's me, to Bridget, for being so nice. And Bridget's thankful too, I guess, but thankful. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, listeners, we are the Sisters Who've Seen It, the podcast where two sisters who are not movie critics look back on some of our favorites throughout the years through a psychological, ethical, and familial lens. I'm Katie.
I'm Bridget.
And Carpe Diem! Seize the day.
Carpe Diem!
Oh!
Yop! Yarp!
Yarp!
Yelp! Yelp!
Something. Yep. One of those.
You whap?
Ooh, like that.
My subtitles were a little sassy.
Oh, I forgot you watched the subtitles.
What are we doing? What is it? Let's go.
We are doing, this is from 1989.
Oof.
Dead Poets Society. Thought there was a the in the title. There's not.
That's a really good trick.
Tricky.
Because it should be the
Dead
Poets Society.
Agreed. He's an English teacher and we can't get that right? Okay.
And is poets, is there apostrophe that should be there?
I didn't write one. So
because it's not on it, but is it the Society of the Poets?
Did they own the society or is it multiple poets in a society?
You know?
I don't know.
But Robin Williams is in it, and that's all you need to know.
That is true. He's the star. And wow, Bridge, this was a pick because I don't know. I think I'd only seen this like once before in my life before this watch.
Okay, I definitely didn't remember the darkness of this.
It's so dark. I know.
This is really fucking dark.
Yeah. And the only thing I
Yikes.
remembered about it, besides Robin Williams and some of the iconic quotes, is that it's like a boarding school for teenager, like high school boys.
Yeah, they're like 17.
And I know when we did our last episode together, I like foreshadowed this, but like literally, okay, this was like a false memory in my brain because then I did research and I was like, oh, that's not correct. What am I thinking of? And then I couldn't figure out what I was thinking of. But I had a friend growing up who, when we were in high school, she went to high school with me freshman year, and then she went to a all-girls boarding school in, I think, New York.
Oh, I remember her.
Yes. And
Lauren?
yes.
Is that girl? Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, because I went with her once to visit this school, I thought that they filmed this movie at that school. So in my brain, I was like, of course, like that's the memory in my head. And then when I did the Google, that's incorrect. They filmed this at some place in Delaware.
Okay.
So I'm sorry about all that, but I don't know. It looked like that place. All these, I guess all these boarding schools are just like brick and ivy and, you know,
kind of. They all
old
kind of
wood
have
and
this.
books.
They look like mini colleges, right?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
Oof.
And what year is this taking place in this movie, we think? Is this like the 60s?
Oh, wow.
I mean, it didn't feel like 80s. I didn't think. I felt like it was like
Supposed to be 1960.
60s. Okay.
You know, it's funny. I didn't think about that, but because even the 80s feel so far away.
Yeah.
Wow, the 60s feel like a whole other universe.
Just because there were some things that, like, you know.
The girls'
made it feel-
hairstyles.
Yeah.
They all wore uniforms, so it's kind of hard to tell the era.
Right. There was like there was no technology, basically.
None.
But Bridge, I want you to do the synopsis. Sorry, I love you.
So,
but you can do it.
let me read the thing.
Okay.
I think I got this for free
What?
on Hulu.
Oh, good. So you can keep using Hulu because that's mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I plan to.
So you got one that's
on.
still left.
Robin Williams shines as an inspiring teacher who lights a fire in his students at a rigorous Vermont prep school.
Oh, leaves.
Are we in Vermont? Are we in Delaware? Where the hell are we?
Well, the like actual school
Okay.
is like a actual school in
Guys.
Delaware. Okay.
Like, buckle up because
Oh, all right.
the range of emotions I
Whoa.
had
Mm.
were all over the place. We focus on 5 to 6 ragtag boys at an all-boys high school, prep school, who are extremely inspired by Robin Williams, because who the hell wouldn't, as
Yep.
a new English teacher who uses unconventional methods. He takes them outside. I, honestly, as a professor, was like, should I do cool shit like this?
I had a grad school professor who would take us outside, and we were always
Oh my
like,
God.
"Yay!"
He takes them outside. He makes them play soccer. He stands on desks. He tells them to rip books apart. He
Ooh.
does wild and crazy things. But it's Robin Williams, so somehow there's heart and love and light, and he's not a pick-me. I don't know how Robin Williams does that. He's so good at that. Like,
It's
you're like,
true.
why do I love you? He's so charismatic. So through all of this, you know, I would say non-conformity, the boys blossom into who they really want to be. They're taking the bravery to not just be a soldier and a number of the system, but to like create their own identities and be unique people. And it's beautiful. And it's actually beautiful to watch men, like not little, but like young men bond and actually hang out and actually care and be good friends to each other. Some of them I would argue were like jerks, who like the one that sold them out. But in general, it was like beautiful to watch like guys hang out. Like, this is so depressing. This doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a beer can or a football, and it's like stupid.
Yeah.
So that was beautiful. But then it turns into this like really dark ending, where unalive, is that the term I should use? Yeah.
He
right?
died by suicide.
He died by
it's
suicide.
just-
One of the kids dies by suicide because he has an extremely rough father who
Wow.
basically does not accept his life choices of wanting to be an actor.
Is it a metaphor for gay?
Could be.
Well, okay.
And it ends so dark because then the school has to blame someone, so they blame the teacher, and then all the kids are kind of like forced to back to conform. Or those that didn't want to conform got consequences, or, you know, they were so grateful for this teacher, Robin Williams, but at the same time, they also like had to kind of rat him out and blame him. And so he gets fired, and it's this really sad, dark ending, but it's also the proof points of kind of everything he taught them.
Yeah.
So it's this really deep fucking movie with probably 60%, 70% of like joy and fun, and the last 20 is deep and dark, and you're gonna cry, and you're gonna be like, what in the world?
You're gonna be crying. Everybody cries.
How'd I do?
Great. That's
Wow.
I mean, that's it, Bridge. You
Okay.
know? Now, why do we think Robin Williams did not win an Oscar for this? Because that's actually a fact about him that makes me so sad, because he's no longer with us. But like, he's never won an Oscar, and I feel like they always would talk about how like, yeah, he's a comedian, but he wanted to do more dramatic roles like this one because, you know, I guess it was important to him, or he wanted to like maybe win an award, or who the hell knows. But I do like him in this movie.
I like him in this movie, and he's inspirational, but it's like, so here's what's kind of funny. If you think about like Criminal Minds, Michelle Pfeiffer, like kind of like white savior type vibes of teachers that come in and like, they're the teacher that really shows them, or like Remember the Titans, you know, that kind of like
Criminal Minds? Is that what you just...
Or wait, Dangerous Minds.
Oh.
Dangerous Minds.
Oh, I was like, who's the criminal?
I don't know.
Okay.
Dangerous Minds, right? That's the movie.
Sure.
And I felt like because the kids were like privileged,
Yeah.
it was a little harder to make him a wildly inspirational teacher because of the circumstances. So I wonder if like the Oscar was never going to be there because it was like,
They're like, you're not a savior enough, you know?
well, yeah, it's not as like inspirational as a triumph that like they all like
Bridge.
just.
Did you think of the Derry Girls episode where they get an inspirational English teacher who makes them do basically all the stuff in this movie, and then the lady literally quits, like without telling anybody, and then they're all like devastated? Because I did think of that.
I love that so much.
You need to like rewatch it, because it is, now that I've seen this movie, I'm like, oh my God, like he makes them play like baseball during class, and then she does that, but it's like cricket because it's Ireland or something.
Oh,
I can't. It's so fucking amazing. I'm like dead.
Okay, wait. I will give you a quick Robin Williams award stuff. He
Oh.
won Best Supporting Academy Award for Good Will Hunting,
Thank God. Okay. Whew, I was sweating. I didn't know that.
and he did win an Emmy for
Mindy Mork.
like
Mork and
a
Mindy?
variety show.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know, this random variety show, and he won a bunch of Golden Globes.
Wow.
Mork and Mindy, Good Morning Vietnam, The Fisher King, Aladdin. He was honored. Mrs. Doubtfire. He won.
Thank God.
And then some Grammys for his comedy albums.
Wow. All right. So all of the memories I have
but no
connected to this
Oscars.
movie are wrong.
But no Oscars. And this movie didn't show up with that. I'm looking at all these.
I wonder what
Interesting.
else came out in 1989. There must have been like something that sweeped that year.
I love him.
I don't know.
How the hell do we tackle this movie?
Well, Bridge, we do start off with white boys in uniforms. So
Like a prep school?
Is a prep school. It's a boarding school. I don't know. I just, like you said, these are very privileged kids, so it is a little like, all right, get mentally ready to
Can I tell
deal
you
with
something?
kids that don't know that their lives are really different from other kids.
Let me tell you something though. Did you grow up knowing prep school kids?
Well,
Or in
besides
college?
just that one friend who, went to the boarding school. But other than that, do you count? Because you went to a school that mom and dad had to pay thousands of dollars for you to go to.
That was a Catholic school, but I mean like prep school where they go live alone from their parents.
Just
and,
the
like,
one friend. Yeah.
Because there's so many interesting things I've learned over the years, and it is absolutely biased to my own experiences with these friends. But playing lacrosse in college is a ritzy sport, and a lot of the girls came from prep schools, and a lot of lacrosse players. And so on my team, the ones that came, it was like interesting. They were like somewhat more prepared, like for schooling, but they also were the ones that like did the most drugs.
Oh.
And then
maybe they didn't have good dealers in the woods of Vermont,
Well, I feel like they learned the drugs at the prep school. Was the point. And then the ones from home, when I would work at the beach club snack bar, and they were all prep kids, they were also all like drug addicts. And so I don't think I met one normal, put together prep school kid. And so watching this, I was like, these kids are fairly decent humans.
Yeah.
I was like,
nobody's
they're
snorting
not
coke
terrible.
right
like
now.
The one guy, Dalton, Charlie Dalton, who's the legacy of the school Dalton, was kind of the only one who, in my mind, played the part of like the people I actually remembered growing up to be like that,
Yeah.
The rest of them all kind of like wanted to actually learn. I'm like, really?
Yeah, night one, they're all like, guys, we're doing
gotta
a
prepare
study
for Latin.
group. I was like, what? Gross. Icky.
So that was like, that kind of threw me off a little bit of this movie. And I know they were in the 60s, so it was very much like, well, you better do school or you're going to get literal beaten. But
yep.
Yeah,
Real.
I tell you.
Well, okay. I need to I'm refreshing my brain on all these characters because there's a couple little gaggle of these friends we have. So you said Charlie Dalton. Oh, so he was the one that was like, I would say a little bit more rebellious.
Yes.
Kind of. And then Neil is like the one who he wants to become an actor, apparently. Yes. That he decides only after he meets Robin Williams' character.
Yes.
Ethan Hawke is in this movie.
Oh my God, Ethan Hawke.
What a little baby. He plays Todd, and he's like new to the school, but someone in his family went to the school, but he's like really shy. And then Robin Williams helps him break out of his shell, and then he makes friends. And you're like, wow.
Pretty much.
And then Knox, which I know a child named Knox, and I am really seriously in my brain like, did your parents name you this after this movie? Like, I don't know. It
feels like a Southern name to me. Is that like
it?
We're just like New Jersey people that don't get it?
Maybe. I've never heard that name ever used before. And I was like, hey, unique name. I know that. His thing is he gets a crush on a girl because he rode his bike through the leaves. And he met a girl, or he met her at a party, something. And then the whole movie, he's like, I like this girl.
He loves her. Okay. He said, I love you.
All right.
And she, like, Love Actually says, you don't know me.
She's like,
but I love you.
Think you're a cardboard
Carpe
cutout.
diem.
Cardboard diem. More like it.
What is the thing you say that cracks me up? You're like, I think this person is, like, interpreting therapy wrong. You say this really great line. Is that the word?
They weaponize therapy speak.
Well, I feel like he kind of gets Carpe Diem wrong. It's like, no, you like kissed her when she was passed out drunk. You've stalked her. Yeah. You don't actually know her. You just think she's hot.
Yeah.
You have a feeling.
Sounds like a boner.
You know what her favorite color is. Like, do you have any interest in each other? Like, what?
It is very Love Actually. I don't even know how that plot ends, by the way, so that's cool.
They like end up together.
Oh, okay, wow. And then the fucking redhead kid, and I'm sorry to the redheads, but I just feel like it's relevant to point out in this circumstance, is the narc. And why did we hang out with him? Because he was always a scrub. He was like the goody two-shoes, like, we shouldn't be doing this. But then he was always there with them doing it anyway. And then he was a fucking narc. And his name was Richard?
He sold out the teacher, guys. He sold out Robin Williams.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's the gaggle that we have. And yes, right away, Robin Williams, they're like, hey, guys, he used to be a student here. He was a great student, and he was teaching at another prep school, something, but now he's teaching at ours. Happy days. And they're all like, yay. And his name is Mr. Keating. And I do think it's very fucking funny that, like, at the time in the late 80s, they're like, he's a crazy teacher.
I know.
Like, he says crazy things. And Bridge, I don't know about you. I know we went to different high schools, but I'm like, bitch, I know I had billions of teachers that were, like, unhinged, but, like, in a not senile way.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm smart and I'm gonna make you guys smart way. Like, a lot of my AP teachers, I feel like, and actually AP English teachers, now that I say that, I feel like him.
Do you think they were inspired by this movie?
I don't know. We didn't have to stand on desks, I'll tell you that, because that's scary. That's a great way to sever your spine, you know?
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
Wait, can we take a quick little pause?
Yeah.
The screenwriter for this movie, his name is Tom Schulman, who also wrote Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Whoa!
This movie was based on basically his experiences in life.
I thought you were going to say
he went to a prep school.
On Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay, sorry.
It's not based on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I was like, where's the scorpion? Okay.
He went to a prep school and had an English teacher like this, and, you know, hence where this all came from. So I just want to take a pause, who also wrote Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So, wowie.
So you think he wrote this movie and then he was, like, really depressed and he's like, I gotta write something a little more upbeat. Let's get Rick Moranis in here.
Absolutely.
Come on, people.
I think he was like, Robin Williams made this better and I need to lighten it up.
Yes.
And he lightened it up.
It's like, let's just shrink the kids.
Boom.
Well, in the movie, again, it starts, like, kind of introducing the school and it's very, like, you know, traditional and, like, tradition and legacies and la-di-doo-ba-doo. There's also a montage of, like, okay, it's the first day, and so for some of these boys, it's, like, their very first day, and they show so many little boys, like, crying. Like, being like, don't leave me here! And then in the movie, it's like, they're gonna be left here. And I'm like, whoa, I'm scared.
I mean, that is, you're essentially sending your, like, you're 14 when you're a freshman in college, in high school?
Yeah. Or
I mean, that's I get people do it, and I don't know, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah. They're all like,
so
shut the
sad.
fuck up and get in there, Timmy. All right, we gotta go. So that's crazy. But yeah, we meet, like, the characters, and then, yeah, Robin Williams. And he right away starts off with he says, oh, captain, my captain, something was a poet. We're going to read a poem in the foyer. I thought of Derry Girls because they, like, do this exact scene, but with all the nuns from the school. And they're like, is that Sister Michael in there? And she's like, yep, she's been here that long. And they're like, what? Yeah, but I don't know. I just, again, like I said, I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, he's cool, I suppose, but I don't know. And then it is funny how, like, throughout the movie, there's, like, other teachers that are like, you're a crazy teacher. And I'm like, wait, but didn't he have to interview for this position? Like, why are you surprised? This is, like,
I was thinking
how
that.
he is. Like, what do you mean?
Also, we got no backstory. It's like, why did he leave his other place?
We don't know.
Inspiring teacher.
We don't know.
I read that they were going to originally give him, like, a terminal illness in the original script.
God.
Just to kind of explain, like, why he kind of loses it.
Oh, no.
But they obviously didn't.
That would be really fucked if they did. They're like, your teacher's dying and your friends are dying too. And you're like,
I would understand why the teacher is just a little more, like, wild and crazy, and this uptight conservative school didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
You know, and I could believe that
I feel like he does say something where he's like, when I was here, it's like, it's all about conformity. And then I left here, and then I like realized that like life doesn't need to be that way, and I don't want you guys to like be that way now when you could like, you know, change your ways. And then this is where we find where he's like, you want to hear about my Dead Poet Society? And I don't really know how that gets brought up, but it does. And then he's like, I may or may not have started a secret society in the cave in the woods. And me and my friends would read poems. It's not weird. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but here's the thing. In 2025, that's weird.
Okay.
A bunch of boys going to the woods to do poems.
Well, I would be like, are you guys just making out? Because you could just make out. You don't need to do it in a cave.
But in 1950, 60, it's cool.
They're
guess. Hanging out.
They are.
I don't know. You put Corey Feldman in there. They're hunting vampires. Wow. Like, that's what they did, guys. They would be a ragtag group of boys doing Goonies and getting together and just shooting the shit. And, like, it made me sad. It made me sad for, like, men today.
Yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't, like, the phones, the everything has ruined that. Let's just get together and hang.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be, like, a thing that would be captured.
Right.
It's a thing that was created and gone. And I'm like,
well, even just
like older. I'm like, am I an old lady?
These were also like friends who like supported each other, even in like small ways. Like they'd be like, oh, you brought a poem to our little cave hang? Like, we're proud of you. And I'm like, whoa, that is different. Or like when the one guy has like a crush on the girl and he keeps being like, guys, she kind of looked my way. And they're like, whoa. It's like, yeah, I don't think boys and men, do friendship like that nowadays. But yeah,
I wish they would.
I know. Well, we got to get him a cave, and maybe we need Bridget. If you dress up like Robin Williams as this teacher, and you like sneak into like a boys' school, and you're like, "Hey guys, go in the cave and just read some poems." Don't worry.
I was straight up gonna send this to my co-teacher to be like, "Hear me out."
You're like, class episode. 1, we're standing on the desks.
I go, what if we just all walk around? Here's what I was thinking. I wanted to steal the scene they were walking.
Oh, where it's like the conformity.
And then it's like, okay, just walk in a circle. And then all of a sudden they get into like conformity.
Yeah.
And I bet you I can like tie that to like innovation. Like, see?
Oh.
When everyone thinks the same.
Oh.
You can't be innovative. Like, I bet I could tie that to something. And then I would play Robin Williams and be like, this is taken from the Robin Williams 1989.
I was going to say, and then you're like, and now we're going to watch your entire movie. Buckle up,
and
kids.
That's the rest of the class, and okay? It's work time
the assignment.
And
yep.
movies for those that are interested.
I support that. I think you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they sneak out to this cave a lot. Now, there was strange music. I, in fact, wrote, why is there X-Files music being played? It really felt like, like it was like...
It was weird.
Supposed to be like spoopy, but I'm like, well, this is just a fucking cave in the woods. Like, I don't know. And for the most part, they're all reading little poems. The one guy brings like a boob picture, but then he's like, guys, there's a poem on here. And I was like, Dalton...
Okay, but I kind of loved his style because he felt the most 17-year-old boy to me.
Yeah.
And I laughed. I was like, okay, there's a boob picture.
Yeah, they're all like, of course you brought a boob picture. And I'm like, everybody's got a friend like that. Yeah, he did.
He also showed, he did his homework.
Right.
I mean, you got to give it to him.
Right. And then, I don't know. This is a tough movie to follow because I honestly feel like every other line is like, and they're standing on desks again. And it's just like a lot of these scenes of like in and out of just going to the class, and they're all like, everything's great and the best. And in here is where Neil is like, I know what I want to do. I want to act. And then Ethan Hawke, who's his roommate, is like, but your dad's not going to let you. And he's like, I just won't tell him. And then we'll see. And you're like, okay, I guess that could work because your dad doesn't live here, but I don't know.
I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, and like, I mean, unfortunately, there definitely are parents still like this who like dictate their child's lives. every moment of their lives growing up and ruin them emotionally for life. But I don't know. The dad was just like, I didn't get it. Like, he's like, you're going to be a doctor and that's that. I was like, okay.
Here's the thing. So first of all, that was the dad in that 70s show, Red.
Okay, I wish he had that personality because at least that guy was funny. This guy's scary.
Where, I guess he hated okay, I understand if you don't want your kid to do acting. Fine. You're strict. You don't want him. He's in prep school. But his response was, I'm pulling you out of this incredible prep school.
Yeah.
That you're almost about to graduate from. Mm-hmm. And instead you're going to go to military school for 10 years.
10 years? Like, wait, what? Shit.
Because you have to go to military school and then be in the military. That's like part of why it's paid for.
Oh, my.
And I was just like, that feels like that would set him back more if you're just motivated by, like, superficial shit, you know?
The math is not mathing on that. You're right.
I was so annoyed by all of it. And then I was like, I'm like, but you have friends. Like, I don't know. Like, Neil, don't leave your friends. It made me so sad.
Oh my God. And then he got, like, the lead in the play, too. The Midsummer Night's Dream. He was the, like, narrator, Puck character. And oh my God, like, all his friends were like, we love and support you every second of every day. And then even Rob Williams was like, I'm coming in to fucking watch you. Now there is a scene that like is like extra sad, but I don't feel like they like dove into it too much. But like Neil goes to Robin Williams and is like, listen, I told my dad, or he's like, should I tell my dad? And then Robin was like, totally, like, tell your dad. And then he does. And he's like, okay, it wasn't like terrible and he's not going to come. So that's all right.
He had hope.
Yeah. He was kind of like, he didn't yell at me and he's not going to be there. And like, what a day. And then Rob Williams is like, thank God, I'm going to go see you. Hooray. I gave good advice. Go team. But then the dad shows up and is standing for a 2-hour play like a psycho. Where's security? Because
I thought that dad was standing back there for support. And I was like, that's so sweet. He's supporting him. And then he'll see how much he loves it.
Or, well.
Not the case.
No. No, I hate it. Oh my God. And then all their friends were like cheering for Neil, like right when he came on. It actually reminded me, Bridge, do you remember when we saw Mary in Seussical the Musical and she was the cat in the hat?
Our sister, Mary, played the cat in the hat.
This was like her eighth grade, I think she was in.
I thought it was like 5th.
Oh, no, that was Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, that's right, 8th grade.
She was in 8th grade,
She was incredible.
And the moment she came on stage, started singing, Bridget and I were like, ah! And started crying.
We lost our minds.
It was amazing. So that was these friends to Neil. And he just did such a great job. And everyone's like, amazing. You're the star, Neil. And they're like, you know, we'll do it all again tomorrow. Except then his dad is like, get the fuck in this car, bitch. I'm upset. And I was like, fuck. Run away, Neil. But he doesn't.
It's so depressing.
Yeah,
it's so depressing. Fucked. I thought he was going to run away. And then he got the gun out. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah. The unlocked gun, by the way, feels like a topical issue, even for today, everybody. Sorry.
It's real.
Number 1 killer of children. Fun fact. So, anyway, lock your guns.
Correct.
Don't psychologically torture your children. And yeah, it was like fucking sad. And then the dad's like, oh my God, I'm the saddest. And I'm like, fuck off. Go be sad out of my face.
God,
bitch.
I hated that.
But I thought of Robin Williams' character because like he is obviously like impacted and sad by it, but you don't ever see a moment, which like I think in real life someone would have, of almost like a survivor's guilt of like, I told this kid to like tell his dad and now, and like that was wrong advice, or maybe it was not preventable and it would have happened anyway, but like you would feel at fault, I would imagine, to some degree. And that's also fucked up and sad.
It's so sad. I was like, okay, we got a, like, harsh, strict parent. And then the movie ends and you're like, that, like, psychologically tortured his kid to die?
Yep.
And then is playing victim, so the only good teacher in the school
Okay.
gets
All right.
I was like, this is so intense.
Okay, so that was the shit I did not remember about this movie, was like, I kind of thought it ended with the death, but no, there's more. And like, obviously you see the friends like being sad, and they tell Ethan Hawke, and like, oh, he's so sad. I actually thought he was going to run out on the frozen lake, and I was like, somebody get him, help.
That's what I thought. I thought he was going to like fall into the lake.
Is this a suicide contagion? I'm scared. Oh God. But he doesn't.
Totally.
Thank God. And like, I don't know. It's kind of like, they're sad, but then we all push that to the side, because then, yeah, it becomes like, well, they're going to try to blame it on the teacher, and we have to say it was his fault, even though that doesn't make any fucking sense. And that's what we got to do. And I was like, do we have to do that? Or can we plead the fifth?
Or can somebody blame the dad?
Or can we blame the
overwhelming
dad?
evidence?
Yes. Yeah, let's get that mom in the courtroom to testify, okay? If Elle Woods was the fucking lawyer for that, she would have had him talking.
Katie, I know you're not interested in seeing the All's Fair lawyer show with Kim Kardashian and others.
Jesus
but
Christ.
Sarah Paulson did reference Elle Woods when she was yelling at Kim Kardashian when she said, just because you bended and snapped your way through law school doesn't mean. And I was like, Katie, why can't you watch this with me?
I really can, especially since Kim did a test that shows that her frontal lobe doesn't work very well. So everybody just buckle up for the inevitable Elon Musk announcement and partnership with Kim Kardashian. That's my foreshadowing I'm going to predict with that one. And then it's
wait, what do you mean? They're partnering for what?
Kim's like, oh no, my brain's not working well. What can I do to make my brain work better?
Oh, and he's gonna like fix her brain?
Yeah, he's got his Neuralink that he wants to use on humans, where he plants a microchip in people's brains.
Oh God.
To make them more efficient. And I guarantee you Kim's gonna do that. And then I don't know what she's gonna do. She's gonna take over the world. And then I still won't watch the show, Bridge. I'm sorry, I love you, but
okay, this
I'll
is
just
a lawyer show.
Sorry.
I don't know how we got here.
I'm sorry. The world is dark and full of terrors.
Right.
Okay. All right. Mr. Keating didn't do it, is the moral of the story. And the fucking redhead kid is a narc and a bitch. And then
you know what?
Charles is the one that is like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
And he punches him. And I'm like, correct. That's what we all should do.
The redhead kid, who shall not be named, his logic was, guys, they have to blame someone. It's none of us, but they already know everything. They know about our club. They know the stuff that we get in trouble for. They're already going to blame him. Like, you guys are going to get kicked out over this? And so I understood, like, his logic, but he had literal no heart. You're like, damn, dude, you went, like, you can still be objective and say, but this also isn't fair. He just went too, like, mean quickly. You're like, damn.
Yeah, the ethics are, and it goes back to the conformity where it's like, come on, guys, just all agree. Just say yes. And you're like, boo. Or
just sign it. Yo, for real?
They need some social skills.
Don't ever
lessons.
sign anything.
No.
Literally.
Not without your lawyer present, okay?
If anyone's like, just sign it, don't sign it.
No. Someone's like, sign this check for your dinner? No. Don't do it. Just leave.
Don't do it. I have a very interesting work story about that when I was younger.
About signing things?
And I'll keep it, like, cryptic.
Oh.
But basically, it was like somebody wanted me to sign something to admit guilt of a thing I didn't do.
Oh my God.
And I was like very young and I didn't really understand it. And I was like, do I have to sign this? And then they all were like, no. I was like, okay, bye. And I just left the meeting.
Okay, bye.
And I was like, wow, that was like total luck that I pulled like a baller move.
I love that.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, don't sign anything. So
I have a don't sign it memory too.
Don't sign it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, I don't gotta sign this right now.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Take my hand? Force me?
And
No.
I literally said, I will not be signing anything without my lawyer. And that was the only time I felt like I would ever be able to say that in my life. Because, like,
damn. Did you bend and snap?
I didn't. I was raking leaves with Mom in the backyard.
Okay.
Anyway, and then, okay, so the guy Charles, who's like, you know, the one who punched the redhead, he gets punished and he gets spanked by the man who runs the school, and we all just
This is how you knew it was the 60s, because they took, like, that's what what's
that's
so
like
weird is those
paddles.
are those paddles. I'm like, fraternity paddles, like, that's what people used to beat people with. I hate it.
Yeah, but it's like,
so
it's
weird.
gross. And then he's just like, my butt hurts, but I'm still here. And you're like, okay, good job, I guess.
So weird.
But then, yeah, everybody else gets peer pressured, and then they sign it, and then it's like a very dramatic, like, all right, you know, the teacher's leaving. And he's like, bye forever, children. And Bridget, motherfucking Ethan Hawke is like, this is
about time.
Upstander moment. And I think he goes right up on the desk. I was like, whoo, look at him go. This is like the kids at my school jumping up there.
He first says, Mr. Keating, like, they forced us. We know it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Which, like, sweet.
Hashtag
and then
not
the
your
principal
fault.
guy was like, shut up. And then he was like, thank you for saying that. And they're like, shut up, get out of here. And then he jumped on the desk, and he was just like, oh, Captain, my God.
He's like, one more pump for the road, Robin Williams.
Like,
come on.
Okay, that's a choice.
Yeah, and then I don't know, like, the order, but, like, basically all the friends, except the fucking redhead kid, because he's a bitch, and we should snip him after this. They all stand up, and they're all like, we love you. And then Robin's like, deuces. Bye, children.
It's just so depressing, you know?
I also then was like, is there going to be one of those, like, you know, the movie ended, but then they're like, and then this is what happened to each character. No, the movie just ends. Yeah, it ends with them standing on the desk, and I was like, whoa, wait.
I wanted them all to go off and, like, not conform,
right?
Themselves.
Yeah, like I needed like an epilogue or something. And did Knox keep dating the lady that he stalked and harassed, or was she like, I gotta go?
They did, and
God.
By the way, that's the same character that's the hot dog guy and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's and Dad's boyfriend.
Oh my God, I knew he was familiar.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
And a bunch
guy's
of other
name,
movies.
But he worked at fucking Clown Dog.
He's a clown dog.
Wow, boy was he. Okay.
I tell you.
This is so real. Did you ever see the movie? This was like in the past, like 2 or 3 years. The Holdovers.
Oh.
Did you watch that?
I think
Devon Joy Randolph won.
I did. I think I did. And
Paul Giamatti.
It was okay. Paul Giamatti's amazing in everything he does. But it was like okay. It wasn't it wasn't like this where it was like intense and inspirational.
No, it wasn't like this crazy. But it like I just kept thinking of that movie with this movie too, because I was like, oh, it's like boys in the 60s and it's an all boys boarding school and it's like shenanigans and like coming of age, but with an adult helping you, and you're like,
crazy.
Okay, that is kind of a trope, I guess, now, but I suppose at the time it was, I don't know. This movie has an 8 out of 10 on IMDb, which is pretty
kind of amazing.
Pretty good. Oh my God, I can't believe that guy was Clown Dog. I'm dead. I'm looking at his picture now and I can see it. I see the stupid uniform.
He just always plays like the doe-eyed in-love boyfriend. Like he's typecast. Yeah.
I do think a lot, like even this guy, the guy who played Neil, I feel like he was in a big show. He was on the show House. He was like...
Yes.
On that. I never watched that show.
Yep. He's a good actor. I mean, he was really good in this.
No, he was. And then the Clown Dog guy was obviously in that movie, but he was also in, some weird shows. The Good Wife? I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
And then Ethan Hawke is Ethan Hawke, who's Maya Hawke's dad. So that's cool. And we're back to Stranger Things, by the way.
And we're back to season 5. It's
season 5, which is not the lights, which was
not
season
the lights.
1. Wow. Well, Bridge, what do you think? Would you watch or don't watch The Dead
So
Poets?
I'm a little conflicted.
Okay. Fair.
I almost want to watch, but don't watch the ending of it, where then you're just going to get sad. How about you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I want to watch it, because it is a little like, I just feel like I know what happened, so I'm like, eh. And it's not like, I do have a list of movies that I watch to make me cry, but a lot of those other movies, I feel like I don't leave them feeling sad forever. And this one, I would be worried. I'd be like, oh,
no, this is dark.
It's
this
forever.
Gives you, like,
yeah, like, oh no. like,
I did have like a morning. I'm like, do 17-year-old boys get to like hang out like this and talk poetry and not be told it's gay or something absurd that's nowhere near true? And it made me so sad.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I think they're on chat rooms.
I know, I hate it.
Weird
They're
stuff.
playing video games.
They are, which is not poems.
Not the same.
No. All right, Bridge. Well, I'm going to try to lift this up, but actually maybe not really with my next pick, because
oh God,
we're
really?
in the month of December, which means it's holiday time. It's the holiday season. Hoop-de-doo.
Dippity-dop.
Dippity-doop. Yep. Okay. So we, there's a little bit of a limit on holiday movies, or at least ones I would want to review.
Like that we haven't done already.
That we haven't done. Like, we've done a lot already. And so I'm like looking up stuff. There was one I wanted to do, but I don't think it's like streaming anywhere. So that's not going to work. So we're going to do this one. And Bridge, this movie is actually also from the late 80s, 1988.
Wow. Okay.
It's technically a comedy, but there's some darkness to it.
If it's in the 80s, it's dark.
That's true. Yeah. This is probably rated PG now that I say that. Oh no, it's actually PG-13. Okay, good. It does star 2 actors, probably more, that we have done movies on. It is a story we actually have done another movie on, but this is a remake, it's a different version. I'm going to read the one sentence. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
A selfish, cynical television executive is haunted by 3 spirits bearing lessons on Christmas Eve. It ain't the Muppets, Bridge.
I was like, we did this.
It's not the Muppets. It's got...
Is this like Billy Bob Thornton? Wait.
Bill Murray. Do you not know this movie?
Scrooge?
Scrooge, yeah!
I don't think... Wait, Scrooge, duh?
Scrooge, duh, with a D. E-D.
I've never seen this.
You've never seen this, really?
No.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, it's weird, so take an edible before you watch.
Murray's kind of weird.
I know, he is. Just look up the movie poster, and I feel like it actually gives you a good depiction of what you're in for when you look at it. So. Okay. This is based on, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but it's with Bill Murray. And is he playing himself a little? We'll see. Okay. Also, we have from Indiana Jones, Karen Allen is the love interest, which is weird. Why do we need a love interest? We can just do Christmas Ghost, but... 80s, so there's a love movie. And the director is Richard Donner, who did Goonies and other things.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy. So we're going to do it, Bridge, because evil billionaires one day may be visited by spirits. And I kind of hope they get visited by the spirits in this movie and not, the Muppet ones.
Yeah, I'm following.
Because these ones are a little harsher.
Totally. Okay. I haven't seen it. I'm like,
all right, well,
is this like gonna put me in a sad mood?
No, because you know how the story ends. It's
okay.
Got a good ending.
They learn a lesson and he's a better person.
There's a lesson and they're a better person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Well, we did it.
Bridge, I just want to say, if you were like, Katie, let's go read poems in the cave and not tell anybody, I'd be like, duh, can we bring a bottle of wine And should we bring men that we know? Not for me, unless I wanted to date one of them, but to kind of like do a little friend, pair up in the cave, because men don't know how to make friends or be friends.
I love that.
Is that what we do? Is that? I don't know.
I love that.
Okay. How'd I get there? I don't know.
Katie,
Bridget.
if I gave you a lesson plan for a potential opportunity for you to inspire your lunch bunch by standing on the table.
Not the lunch bunch. Oh, God.
To have them think different and know they're loved and be an upstander.
Oh,
Would
yeah,
you
that
accept
is
it?
important. Yes.
Love it. That's it.
Wait, did you ask me a question? I was just like, I love it.
Oh, I just said, would you accept it? Would you do it?
I would. Yes, I would.
Okay, I'd do that for you then.
I love that. Wow. And listeners, if you also want your children to be upstanders, which could mean standing on a desk, or to be safe, it could just mean speaking up, because I am scared of don't stand on desks. That really could hurt you. And if you think that Robin Williams is a peach, is a gem, thank God he's here. Inspire the children. We miss him. We love him. Respect. And if you are a parent of a kid who goes to a boarding school, make sure you're being fucking supportive.
Be better.
If they want to go act, you say yes, and you don't be a bitch about it, and then everything's fine. And, yeah. If you think all that, you should write us a review.
Woo!
We love reviews. We love written reviews. You can review us on Apple Podcasts, along with some other podcasting apps. And we also have a website, sisterswhoseenit.com. On our website, you can request a movie. So there's a form you can fill out. Your request goes on a list. And we look at the list every now and then. And we'll do it eventually. And Bridge, what else can I do on our website?
Give us money.
Woo!
And buy merchandise.
Yeah.
And let's do it. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's the holiday season. Whoop-de-doo. Buy some shit.
Duck.
Okay. Yes. Check all that out. And we hope to hear from you. All right. So, we'll see y'all next week for Scrooged. Okay.
All right. We'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
No more dead poets. Love you.
They're alive. Bye-bye.
Love you, Robin.
Love
Bye-bye.
you.
I love you, Robin. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in to Sisters Who've Seen It. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our website at sisterswhoseenit.com, where you can email us, request movies to be reviewed, and keep up to date with all things sisters. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.